is time for our main event, Booker T Diamonds Championship on the line. And coming back into the World Gym Arena for the first time in nearly a year, AQA challenges for that championship that she lost so many months ago.
Yes, exactly, Brad. We all know now the method to all the madness. AQA is moving uptown, kind of like the Jeffersons, you know what I mean, to a New York high-rise apartment high up in the sky. You know, this is AQA's last match at Reality of Wrestling, but let's just say this: I don't think it's going to be the last time we see AQA inside of the squared circle at the Reality of Wrestling.
She's got a big challenge ahead of her this evening, dedicating this match in memory of retired U.S. Marine, the Honorable Tim Person of Melvin, Alabama, her pastor, who was unfortunately killed recently. She's dedicating this match in his honor. Going to see if she can get the job done and win the Diamonds Championship in her final appearance. You know, Book, a long time we've seen Promise here at Reality of Wrestling, now a little bit north of a year. She's been competing for us, and I would always say, will she live up to her name? She has a lot of promise, but will she live up to that? And she has done that tenfold. She has now captured that Diamonds Championship, ending the streak, ending the reign of the longest-serving Diamonds champion in history, Roxy. Big stuff already happening in 2021 for Promise Braxton.
The thing is, Brad, I can tell you from experience, you know, winning a championship is one thing. Going out there and defending the championship, especially against someone like Angela, AQA, is going to be a tough task.
Isaac Bouillon holds the title up high. Here we go in our main event this week. AQA's last dance, if you will. Can she get the job done? Man, that would be some story, Booker T. You first saw AQA many years ago when she came to your fantasy camp, and then she has now exploded onto the scene. She holds that unique distinction of being the most viewed competitor in Reality of Wrestling history. One of her matches north of 30 million views. Incredible.
You know, the thing is, man, it seems like, man, just time's passed so fast. It seems just like yesterday when AQA walked in the Reality of Wrestling and said, I want to sign up. You know, she looked like my daughter. I was like, what are you doing here? And now, you know, turn the page. You know, 4 years later, she's now signed to a contract in a major company. You got to love that right there. It is all to her testament and will and hard work that she put in to this game. And I look at her right here. Beautiful armbar right there. Beautiful armbar extension right there. Promise is in a lot of trouble because she's going against a number one contender.
Ironic you bring up that word trouble, which was once a moniker of Ember Moon there at WWE, another one of your students who passed through this Reality of Wrestling dojo, if you will. Have to see if the same championship accomplishments will fall on Angela, but look at Promise Braxton getting right back in this thing, Booker T, having great wrist control for AQA. Oh, great reversal.
You know, one thing I always talk to, you know, young students like Promise, you know, watch the good ones. And I'm sure she's watched every move AQA has pulled off inside the square circle. She wants to know, what does it take to get upwards to 30 million views on one of her matches as well, Bradley?
Absolutely, Booker T, and she's well on her way, having so much success early on in her career. Look at that from AQA. Look at that. Beautiful. Pinning attempt. Cover 1, 2. Reversal 1. And a kick out after 1.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Brad. That's what I'm talking about. You can tell Promise is ready for this contest right here. This is not something she's thinking about going out here and slipping on a banana peel or anything. You always got to study the opponent and study. I'm talking about on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Angela making sure she's utilizing that count. You got to wonder if ring rust will be a play. Big chop to the chest there.
I mean, you can tell right now these young ladies have been watching each other and Promise that anytime she see an opening, she's gonna try to take it. But right there, AQA is like Johnny on the spot. Oh,
wow,
beautiful.
look at that. And AQA uncharacteristically talking a little smack, talking a little trash to Promise Braxton. She looked like Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. There we go, though. Nice duck there from Promise Braxton.
Beautiful, beautiful there. Look at the timing on that. Look at that deep inside crescent arm drag right there. Shades of one of the great ones, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I could never do that arm drag like that. I always wanted to, just never could pull it off.
Sure looks pretty. And now she got her side headlock right there on the ground. AQA controlling the offense and really the pace of this match.
Oh, right there,
shot
Promise.
to the rib, though.
There again, a window just open, just cracked open for a second, and Promise was just slipped right in there.
You know, you said, Booker T, it's one thing to win, it's another to defend. You do have to wonder if sometimes...
Look at that, look at that. Beautiful action right there. Beautiful, not to cut you off, Brad, but beautiful action.
Look at that.
Beautiful drop kick there by AQA. AQA is back, and she's looking to take the championship back and put it around her waist and claim the throne all over again.
Cover one and a kick out. Slow to get to that cover was AQA. I think she knew it. You saw with her gesture right there. But what I was going to say, Book, is you almost wonder, is it too much too soon for Promise Braxton? Has she had too much success too early on? Is she going to go the way of a Paige Van Zandt or something that way?
I'm sure people, ask the question to Muhammad Ali, was he too young to be the world heavyweight champion? I think that's when it's beautiful drop kick there.
Look at that.
I promise. I think that's when it's time to seize the moment when you're young, like a Promise Braxton. Here we go.
2. Talk about seizing the moment. Promise Braxton zeroing in on a great injury right there, or a great opportunity from injury, I should say.
Look at the forms. It's just the way we teach down the reality of wrestling. Don't rush it. Just lay those spots in real nice and snug. That's reality of wrestling style.
Oh! Chop to the chest again from Promise Braxton. And now what is she doing here? Carrying AQA into the corner and now in a tree of woe.
You know what I like about what Promise is doing right now? There's nothing soft about what Promise Braxton is doing right here. She's not, thinking like this is a cakewalker. She's making sure she's taking care of business, and she's stepping on some toes and keeping on walking, Jack. Here we go.
Oh, that core strength really came to AQA's benefit, but Promise Braxton still had it scouted. Incredible form from the champion right now. Battling through adversity. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out from AQA.
Bullion, might have been a little bit slow on the count right there.
You saw Promise Braxton just grabbing at the hair, now stomping down.
Beautiful. And the thing is, Promise is not rushing it right now. She's making sure she's taking her time. She's measuring every shot, just like that shot right there to the lower base of the spine. That's almost a debilitating shot.
Back elbow right there into the middle turnbuckle. And look at that.
Beautiful.
Step through reverse neck breaker.
Beautiful.
Cover. 1, 2.
Get that Bullion.
Wow.
This is a contest right here, Brad. This is what I'm talking about. We heard The Undertaker talking a few weeks back about, wrestlers being soft. And I look at the ladies here in reality of wrestling. There's nothing soft about the ladies, the Diamonds. The Diamonds, they got a rough edge in reality of wrestling. And I'm telling you right now, the men will step up to the plate just as well, guys. It's reality of wrestling. If you want to get some, guys, go to realityofwrestling.com.
Always appreciate a plug there. Diamonds are the hardest surface, right? The hardest element known to man. As AQA, someone who's been definitely tough in her career, tries to battle back. And I wonder, Booker, is the sentimentality of the moment getting to AQA? Everyone wants to be Peyton Manning and walk off with a Super Bowl, or be Kobe Bryant and in his last game drop 60. Angela, oh wait, look at that cover. 1.
Beautiful inside cradle.
Beautiful there. But is AQA allowing this moment, the sentimentality of the moment, to get to her backslide? Cover 1.
Backslide right here. I don't think so. I think Promise Braxton is just
Single leg.
stepping up to the moment right here. You say 1 year in, Promise Braxton right now is working like a seasoned veteran.
Look at that. Look at that. Draping the neck of the former reality wrestling champion along that bottom rope. That is steel cable inside those ropes.
Let me tell you something, Brad. We're going to have to post this match. We're going to have to get this match on Twitter. We're going to have to get this match on Instagram. We're going to have to let the world see what reality wrestling is all about.
2, another kick out from the former champion, AQA.
Promise Braxton doing something right there I don't like. That's sitting on her behind after a cover. You got to get to your feet. You got to be thinking 1, 2, sometimes 3 steps ahead. And right now, it seemed like that one moment could have opened a door for AQA, but no.
Close but no cigars, the saying goes. And AQA, you see it all over her face, feeling the effects from the offense of the force of Promise Braxton.
Beautiful combination, 3-punch combination by Braxton right there. And no pop of the leg. It was beautiful.
Up to the second rope here. AQA sitting on the top turnbuckle.
Going for that giant superplex off the top rope. But no, AQA blocks it.
Oh, look at that. Just shoved her off the second rope.
The thing is, AQA is in a comfort zone on that top rope. We know that.
We know that. Always looking to wield that shooting star press. But what is this? Swinging DDT. Perfection. Perfection. Can she capitalize, Booker T?
Got a cover right now. She's been taking a beating from Promise Braxton right now. Promise still has a lot of fuel left in the tank. I don't know how to call this thing right now, Brad. It could go either way.
Yeah, it seems like as the pendulum swings one way, then it swings the other.
The fight. There's a fight. This is a fight right here. I wouldn't call this a cat fight either. This is a back alley brawl.
Oh, look at that. Right hands now being blocked.
Oh, look at the double block. That beautiful work right there.
Promise Braxton able to get some waist control. AQA shoots her off. Oh, look at that. A big super women punch cover.
That's it.
And a kick out. And a kick out. A kick out from Promise Braxton, the champion. AQA thought she added one with a knockout punch. Beautifully done.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to miss AQA, but I'm so proud of her making it to the next level. I got chills just saying that right there. But right now, we definitely got a hell of a replacement in Promise Braxton.
Going for that Enziguri. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Heel kick to the back. Cover.
On the rebound right there.
1, 2, and a kick out again from AQA. Incredible. I can't believe what I am seeing. This is your main event at the flagship of Texas Wrestling, the reality of wrestling. And what a main event it's been thus far, Booker T.
Yes, like I say, man, AQA Promise Braxton is stepping up to the plate, and there again, Bradley, what a main event it is. Oh, Booker!
Cover, double hook, 1, 2, and a kick out at the last possible moment from Promise Braxton. That bookend normally puts him away.
Well, normally when I do it, that bookend normally, gets to 3 count, take you to the pay window. But there again, just not knowing the proper execution, perhaps. Maybe that was it.
Now Angela.
She's getting frustrated.
Getting very frustrated.
This is not the AQA I normally know. She's normally poised, like a Freddie Couples over a putt.
Oh, look at that. A stop to the middle of the sternum. And now she has her lined up for Booker T. That highlight reel shooting star press we've seen her do oh so many times. She's climbing up to the top.
In position.
AQA.
In position to land it. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I saw Promise Braxton still got a lot of movement left.
Up on the shoulders. Oh, and look at that.
Wow.
Dropping it with almost a modified GTS. Back up on the shoulders again. Oh, and look at that.
Wow. That's it.
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. That tells me something right there, Bradley. That doesn't tell me, that AQA is taking a step back or anything. like that, that tells me Promise Braxton, since capturing the championship, she has that, what I call that cloak of invincibility, and it took her to a victory tonight over AQA. You gotta love it.
Incredible. You have to give it up for the current champion, Promise Braxton. But Booker T, as incredible as that defense was, we now have to turn our attention to the story inside the squared circle. AQA catches an L. She is defeated in her final stand here at the Reality of Wrestling. You know she wanted to go out holding that championship right there. But we have to give Promise Braxton the credit she deserves. She beat one of the very best we've ever had, and this Diamonds division has been built on the name AQA.
But it goes to show you, in Reality of Wrestling, you know, even when you're the best, you still got to go out there and put the work in. That's what AQA is all about. Beautiful, beautiful job.
And a kiss goodbye to the Reality of Wrestling faithful. Thank you, AQA. For our executive producer, Booker T. And Charmel Huffman, for our director, Kevin Bernhardt. My name is Brad Gilmore. We will see you next week on the Reality of Wrestling.